I can't do that without a straight face. That's okay. I'm the pen gangsta. How are you, pen people? I have a pen to show you today that was sent to me by Pen Lux. I'd never used a Pen Lux pen before. I'd seen them while I perused Instagram, but never had the honor or pleasure to try one out. And they sent me this lovely pen. It's the Concerto in amber. It's really nice, isn't it? I know a lot of people out there who would appreciate this color. I like that resin. If you look closely, if you can see with this camera, I mean, it's not the best camera in the world, but there is a chatoyance in the material. And closely, if you can see it, there's some slight gold flecks in that resin. It's very nice. But what's cool about this pen is that it is a set. And it came with its own bottle of ink from Lennon Tool Bar. So yeah, Lennon Tool Bar is a Taiwan-based company. And they created this ink to go with this beautiful amber pen. And it looks very nice together. I mean, I love it when there's a really nice pen and ink match that comes together nicely, and it just works so well together. And I swatched this color for you. So here it is, and here it is next to the pen. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe? I think it's a nice match. I mean, it matches some of those deep brown hues in the resin. It's very nice. But I do appreciate, when you've got these pens that come out with the matching ink. I like the Visconti series. They come out with the pen and it has like the little ink that matches it. It's just a nice set. Makes a nice gift. Makes a nice gift if you want to give it to me. It's just dropping hints, whatever. Oh, man. I know, that's just whatever. Don't be like that. We all want pen gifts, don't we? I got a birthday coming up too, so I have the right to ask for pen and stuff. But this pen and ink set it's quite nice, and I really love the amber color with the gold trim. It looks so nice together. I mean, I could not imagine this having silver trim or chrome trim. I don't think it would look right, but the amber and the gold, it's nice and warm. It's a nice pen in preparation for fall, though. It is not fall or even close to being fall here in Texas. I think we are still on the first summer. We'll probably get some fall weather next month, and then we'll have second summer, and it's weird here, but it is nice. A nice pre-fall, pre-autumn pen. So let's take a look at underneath this cap. Comes with a nice number 6 Yovo nib. It is branded with Pen Lux right there in the center. And what's nice about this pen, especially if you're into piston fillers, well, it's a piston filling system. I think it does real nice. The amount of ink that's in there, it's like right there. And you can kind of see through the material how much ink is in there, so that way you don't really need an ink window, because I know some of you guys out there are kind of sticklers for ink windows because you like to know the amount of ink that's in there. I kind of like the element of surprise. When it runs out, it's like, oh, it ran out. I guess I need to grab my bottle of ink and fill it up. I mean, there's something kind of fun and dangerous about that. Don't you like to live dangerously? I do. So let's put the cap on this pen. Let's see what that looks like. It's a nice size. I think this is a great size. It's kind of comparable to the size of an M600. It's very comfortable. I don't really see this pen a lot on the Instagrams, though I would think I would see it more often because the price, I find it very reasonable, especially for a resin pen with a stainless steel nib. It is, for the set, I saw it at Pen Chalet, and I also saw it at Pen Boutique for about $156. For a pen of this caliber with a piston filling system, a nice German stainless steel nib that you can expect to write pretty much every time you take the cap off, and a nice 30 millimeter. I love you guys because you understand me and you forgive my mistakes. 30 milliliters of ink. I'll never get through this bottle of ink. I just had to put that out there. It won't happen. But I think that's a good deal. $156, for a bottle of ink. Then you don't have to go searching for that perfect match because you've already gotten it. It came with the set. It came with the pen. You can't beat that. So the only gripe I have is when it is posted here. And, to loosen up that post, sometimes the cap up here, it has moved on me. So I try to close it pretty tight so that doesn't happen. And so that could be my error. I don't think that's any error of the build of the pen, to be honest with you. I think when I fill it, the pen with ink and the piston, the cap, I don't screw it on tight enough because I don't want to break it. So, but it's very nice. The box it came in, it was a nice presentation too. And it came in this really beautiful, bright yellow box. I'm really into yellow, kind of. It's such a happy color. So it has the name of the brand Penlux and Lennon Tool Bar. And then I take off this lid and just everything falls out of here. So there's like a piece of pad to protect it. There was a little Penlux guide and warranty in there on the back. It tells you how to fill your pen up. And then inside the box, the pen was right in this little crevice, and the ink was in its own box too. So the presentation is really nice and simple. There's nothing underneath this portion, and because I don't think it would come with its own little cartridge because it's a piston filler. So no, that was it. That's all that came with it. But I love the simplicity of the presentation. There was a black sleeve that went over this, but I really didn't feel the need to show you that because it's a black sleeve. You can pretty much use your imagination of what that looked like. Yeah, black sleeve. Yeah, there you go. So, but I love this together. It's very nice. I'm going to compare it to a couple of pens. So here it is next to a regular sized Esterbrook Esty. It's a little smaller than the SD. Here it is next to a regular size Pilot capless Vanishing Point. Let's make sure that you could see that. And what else do I have up here I can show it with? Oh, I'll show it next to a Kaweco. I love Kawecos. So here it is next to the Kaweco Pocket Pen. And here it is next to a Pelican M600. So like I said, it is about pretty close in size with the Pelican M600. There's a small size difference, but that's what I thought when I first inked this up and held it and wrote with it. I was like, this feels like the Pelican M600, like the same. It's not exact. Obviously, it's not the same pen, but there was a very similar feeling to that. And I thought it was real nice, just a real nice feeling. Actually, I'm going to do this too while I have this. Put these next to each other, just so we could see. 'Cause I'm not really one to post my pen anyway, but yeah, look how close that is. The grip section is a bit bigger than the Pelican. Also, the nib is a little bit bigger too. But I would have to say that sizes are comparable. So yeah. I saw it at Pen Boutique. By the way, there's also a version of this in pink with matching ink. Yeah, so for you people who don't like pink, this is probably your best bet. You'll probably enjoy this more, but there's a pink color of this pen with the ink, and it's really pretty. Also, $156. So, it's just, yeah, awfully tempting. Let's just put it that way. But I need to go on a pen diet. Is that a thing? Anybody gone on a pen diet lately? No, I haven't. I need to, but I haven't. All right, that's all I have to say about this pen. Huge thanks to Pen Lux for sending this pen over for me to try out your brand for the first time. I enjoyed it. It's a nice writer. Clippy. It's, the clip is clippy. I just wanted to point that out. And that's it. And that's how, let me just switch this because I need this hand to turn off the camera. And that's how the ink flows.